It's a beautiful time to be alive. My hair's doing good things today, right? Hi, I'm on the countdown to 55th birthday, in case you didn't figure that out from the title, and finishing up a cycle of live streams. Because I said I would, I have come to realize that I'm probably doing this channel a disservice by it, but you know what? You just never know what's going to come of what. So it's been good practice for me, and I am going to continue following through till my birthday in a couple of days. So got 2 more days to go till the big 55. And then I begin my 56th revolution around the sun. I got a terrible haircut not too long ago, and it's making me unhappy, but I am well aware that that's a pretty good first world problem to have. So I also appreciate it at the same time. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at organizing my thoughts. So I made myself a little notepad of notes, and on it there are 3 main things. So let's see how I do. The first thing is announcements. The second thing is going to be talking about this channel and my plans for it going into the future. And the third, related to that, is going to be a poll asking you, my dear watcher, viewer, YouTuber, fellow person, human, presumably, what you would like to see more and less of in the coming year. So, announcements first. I am making some big changes in life. I mean, that's not really a new announcement, but as one does at 55. And also, I have been working on this channel on YouTube for like 10 years or some crazy amount of time like that, and pretty much not succeeding at any of my many endeavors. And many people from the outside would say, well, that's obviously because I have too many endeavors. And, that's just is what it is. I'm a complex person, what they might have called a Renaissance woman in some eras. And while I have tried to change some aspects of myself, there are other aspects that I'm finding seem to be fairly ingrained, or maybe I just like those aspects of myself, some of the messier aspects. So what I'm going to be doing is peeling off certain niche topics to hyper focus on them on other channels, and keeping this channel going to explore a little more of the art focus, probably, but also still the everything unedited, unscripted me that you see before you today, only a future version as I move forward. But you'll probably see some behind the scenes, unedited versions of some of the stuff that I'll be pulling into my other channel or channels. To begin with, I am beginning a new channel pretty rigorously, hopefully. Rigorously? I'm not sure that's the right word, but vigorously? With vim and vigor, I am starting a human reboot, the human reboot channel right here on YouTube. And that is where I will be sharing more of the science-based nervous system regulation content, which I am building a school community around called the Human Reboot Dojo. And I also have a Facebook community called the Human Reboot Camp. And so I will have the Human Reboot channel, YouTube channel, at Human Rebooting, ING. And I will be putting out one more polished, probably one, maybe 2 more polished videos weekly on that channel, with some shorts related to that. And will be integrated with my school community, which is currently has a free option So check it out if any of that is interesting to you. Regards to this channel, as I mentioned, I'm going to be still focused on wellness and fitness and healing and a lot of other things, but I am going to hopefully be bringing in more of my artwork, both painting and you may have seen some of my papercrete stuff if you've been on this channel a while. I did some mega sculpturing, and so I'm looking forward to sharing more of that focus here on this channel. That said, I'm still going to be experimenting and, as I said, sharing other sort of behind the scenes stuff on this channel. And I am very interested to know if any of you are willing to share what you'd like to see more of. I have written a list on my little notepad here of topics that I have already explored a little, that I would like to explore more. And if any of them ring any little bells in your brain, positive or negative, I would love, love, love it. Be so grateful if you would drop a comment. Just tell me what that is or what those are. You're, of course, welcome to add other comments as well. But the topics that I am into lately, and you might have already seen some on this channel, are yoga, healing through stretching and strengthening. I'm big into fascia and the philosophy behind, and also just movement and the movement behind. So especially as it warms up and I can go back out into my Head Hutt studio, I intend to continue doing stretching and strengthening and fitness movement related videos. I still love my snowboarding and New Mexico outdoors. Those are two subtopics that I may peel off onto their own channels, but along with, so I wrote down yoga and Yoda. I'm working on my level 2 yoga certification for a while, and in doing so, I often misspeak and call it my Yoda certification, and then I think that's probably not misspeaking, because I am a philosopher. So you'll still see some of that on this channel. And I have my new dogs. You may have noticed I adopted a pregnant dog last spring, Miss Daisy May. She had pups. I kept one of them. That's Bodie Bricky. And I spend a good deal of time with them. And so I will be incorporating them into my nervous system regulation lessons. And also just, well, they're in a lot of my outdoor videos and now in my stretching videos. So dogs is a pretty popular topic on the internet, widely speaking. And so I have considered peeling off a separate channel, dog related, or just thinking about ways that I can integrate them into my other videos, and love to know if you have any thoughts about that. Papercrete is a topic related to my artwork. As I mentioned, I have these giant mega sculptures in the backyard, and you may have seen them if you've been on my channel at all. The Head Hutt, I wrote a book about. It's on Amazon, along with some other books I've written. And the Foo Dog, I haven't written a book about yet, but it's pretty spectacular looking, actually, if I do say so myself. And I've got a back porch edition I call the 8 Dragons room that's still getting finished up. They're long-term, large projects, very labor intensive. And I've learned a lot doing them, so I enjoy sharing what I've learned and love to hear more questions about that. And again, I may peel off something, or this channel may end up focusing more on my artwork, including those aspects. I do a lot of bottle wall work. So yeah, I do large scale sculpting, and then I also have some paintings that I'm looking forward to getting back to, and some poured paintings and some anatomy, what would we call it? I'm looking for the words I should have thought of beforehand. They're sort of abstract anatomy, anatomical interpretations, and also some emotional processing type of artwork. So I have quite a bit of DIY stuff. I redid my own roof. I do a lot of DIY stuff out of necessity as a homeowner. So that's kind of related. Homeowner. Then there's aging as a ain't getting any younger around here woman myself. That's a topic that comes up a lot and that I see a niche for and may continue to talk more about as I age myself. And sort of related to my special flavor of aging is autism. I self-diagnosed myself a few years ago after getting my degree in special education more than 20 years ago and doing a deep dive at that time into autism and Asperger's, which was defined differently back then. And so it's not new to me that I'm neurodivergent, as it's called, but I did have some new layers, some new waves of melting down and realization of limitations that I was blind to due to my own blindness. And I write quite a bit about that. I don't speak about it a whole lot on this channel. It's not a secret, but I may speak more about it. I also have worked with many children, not thousands, but dozens of children with severe special needs, some with autism, some with other issues. And in my experience in getting my degree and working with the public school system, I have some things to say about all that. And from my inside perspective as a person who is neurodivergent and mildly autistic, let's say, got a touch of the tism, as is so un-PC to say. I don't care. I still will remain irreverent. I'll probably still curse quite a bit, although I am noting that I'm giving in to the censorship gods that be, and putting asterisks in my writing, my curse words, and will be trying to curb myself, censor myself a little more to get past the AI, because it's not just humans that are now, like before a human can even see anything, we have to get through the machines that we've built to filter everything through now. So it's new challenges. Anyway, I have a lot of education and a lot of experience and a lot of thoughts about autism, ADHD, neurodivergence, education, a lot of those topics. So those are on the table. And then there's good old music. Got my guitar back there. Music, originality in general. I might peel off my original music at some point. I do have it in other places, but I kind of like sharing it here. So those are my unrequested thoughts. Feels a little like unrequited love around here, and that's okay. I'm used to it, and also I brought that shit on myself, so there you go. I'm actually, well, feeling better today than I did yesterday. I was pretty weepy yesterday. Today's FunFast Friday, and I'm not on the mountain because my back is still healing from a pretty bad fall last week, but I'm gratefully feeling better and better every day. So it is amazing how the body can heal, and I should like to remind you that healing happens all the time, especially when we get out of our way and let it happen. Our bodies are phenomenal that way. That's the main thing that I like to try to get across all the time. So whether it's through, my artwork or my dogs or my philosophy or my music, it's really all does come back around to us being more fit and free together, us allowing ourselves to heal individually and collectively. And I'm looking forward to doing that, more of that myself, and sharing more of that with you. I welcome your questions, comments, and I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now. Bye.